Charlie? Is Charlie here too? No? Okay, give me an S! Give me an O! Give me an W! Give me an L! What's a spell? What's a spell? What's a spell? And for Mr. Charlie, what? What does he say? Fuck cancer! What does he say?
Let's hear for Bob Rayleigh all the way from Buffalo area, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat. He has been here. He looks so excited. He's ready to go. Put those hands together for Mr. Daniel Garza.
No pressure. How's everybody doing? So the plan was, we're gonna make them cry, and then we're gonna beat the guys that learn to play guitar in one day, and then we're gonna bring you up to make them laugh. So let's see if this works out. Now, the last time that I was in front of so many men in the woods performing, there was a lot more duct tape, drugs, and a mariachi. But we have guitars, and I got the rest of my room, so let's party tonight. Woo! How's everybody doing? Good day, good day. You know, one of the cool things about coming out here is not so much the being here, it's the getting here. Because if you saw some of the threads going on, I'm not going to call any names, guy, but I just said a guy. I didn't say the guy from Hawaii. But when you go through, when you come out of the airport and they tell you, go to the Dunkin' Donuts, and he goes outside and gets lost and then comes back in and gets lost, and then winds up 30 minutes later where he's supposed to be, you know it's going to be a good day. You know it's going to be a good day. Now, where are all the people that did the axe throwing today? Where's all my axe throwers? Did y'all make it? Did you make that? Did you make the? I hear like 2 yes or 1. Did you make it? But the thing that I noticed is that there's a lot of backseat axe drivers. Everybody in line is watching them going, no, more bicep. They need more bicep. They need to let go of the wrist a little more. They're doing it too strong. All the way to get to the very top. And then I didn't get the girl's name, but let's call her Trixie right now because she annoyed me. Trixie up front, y'all saw her, right? The little girl with the ponytail, and every time she walked, it bounced. And the only thing she would tell you is like, don't think about it. You don't have to think about it. And she would close her eyes and grab the axe and throw it, and it would land. Until we got up to the front. And you're like, mind you, bitch, I got this. And where would it go? To the floor. And everybody in line was like, oh, more abs. Let go of the wrist. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. And then we had ziplining. Where's my zipliners? Yeah, we're all manly and tough, right? We're going to walk all the way up. Because first of all, they make you walk all the way up. Walk all the way up, you get up there, and I saw a couple of you. I'm not going to call any names. But as soon as you saw that ladder, you laugh because you know. Well, is it going to hold me? You know, I'm not scared of heights. That's not the thing. It's just, is that thing going to hold me? All the way to the top. Now, I see all of you, and you act like, let's call it Captain Hook. You're like, yeah, I'm going to get up there. I'm going to climb. I'm going to go down. I got this. But on the way down, everybody was a Tinkerbell. I want to go again. I want to go again. If you're laughing, you know who you are. You know who you are. Where's my first-timers? First-timers. Congratulations, first-timers. Welcome. Welcome. You're now part of the club. I'm going to give you some suggestions. I learned this last year. If somebody invites you to go into the woods, bring a buddy. I'm not crying because I went the first time. I'm crying because they didn't invite me back. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Maybe it's because I don't drink or I didn't share the drugs. Who knows why they didn't invite me back. But second, if you hear a loud noise something growling outside. It's probably somebody yelling, "Give me an H! Give me an O!" Yeah. It does that all night long. It's like the roosters in a farm. It's like, cock-a-doodle-doo. Yes, we're howling. We're howling. Ow. But the other great thing about being here is the conversations. And everybody kind of migrates, you know. We start finding our mutuals, like who's pancreatic cancer and who's anal cancer. And we try to find all the distinctives. But my favorites are breaking down the different stages. Like, where's all my stage 1 cancers? Stage 1, don't be embarrassed, raise your hand. We know you're right there on the bottom. Stage 1 cancers, I call them the cheerleaders of cancer. Because those cheerleaders of cancer, they didn't have to suffer a whole lot. They went through it, they were like, I was diagnosed on Monday, got chemo on Tuesday, radiation on Wednesday. On Thursday, I wrote my memoir. On Friday, I was back at work, and by Saturday, I was running a marathon. Woo! Life was good. Now I only shop at Whole Foods, drink organic water, and exercise every day. Woo! And you're like, shut the hell up. Can't stand you. Get away from me. Stage 2s. Where's my stage 2s? Don't be embarrassed. Raise your hand now. Am I going to make fun of you? Of course I am. There we go. We have stage 2. Stage 2 are those guys that are like, man, let me tell you about stage 2. I almost was free, but they got me. The man, they probed me and they pricked me and they put things places that I didn't know. So I bought me a Volkswagen Mini, and I just drove down the highway of life, surviving on mushrooms and edibles. Whoa. I have a dog named Storm, and we run through the beach every day with our rock deodorant and just living life happy. Woo. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? And they're annoying. And they're annoying too. But then we have stage 3. Where's my stage 3? Hey. Stage 3 is those guys that have a story that almost happened. They're the guys that almost went all the way, but they didn't. And are they bitter? Yes, they are. They're the ones drinking the Michelob Lights and smoking those Marlboro Reds unfiltered. Because they're real men and they're going to prove it. I almost went all the way. I could have seen death if I wanted to. I almost was there. I got probed and I got pricked and people moved things around. I lost body parts and I know it. And I have stories to tell. You're like, yes, I know. Get him another beer. He'll be gone in a minute. And then, stage 4. Where's my stage 4s? Yes! You are the veterans. You are the ones that went all the way. You're the ones that sit in the corner and judge the rest of us. You judge everybody. Because you were married 4 times, divorced twice, you lost the dog, your pickup broke down. You're almost one step from being a country song, and you're fucking proud of it. You drink that non-alcoholic Corona because you can't drink anymore, because AA and the court told you can't. Plus, you got 4 families to support, and they still want you back in Tijuana, and you know it. You know what you did. You know what you did. But that's the great thing about being here, is that we all get to live together. For one whole weekend. We're a bunch of 12 years old kids, right? Zip lining like we own it. Throwing axes like we have nothing to prove. We do though, man. We're angry bitches in here. Those axes, if they could talk when you hold those hands up, man, they're vicious. But that's the beauty of it. And this wasn't supposed to be a long evening. It was just supposed to entertain you guys. But I want you to tell you that I so appreciate that my heartfelt share last year, you took it as a comedy. Well, screw all of you. I was trying to share my heart. I went home and I'm like, these fuckers laughed at me. I stood there by the bonfire, sharing my heart. Let me burn my feelings under the moon. It was cold last year too. Under the moon and the cold, burning everything. And then these guys were like, well, you know, it started with the bug joke. Let's just be honest. For those of you who don't know, I'm an anal cancer survivor. And anytime I talk about my butt, my mouth just got dry. It's all coke. No, I don't do coke today. Did I? No. Not today. But it all started with a butt joke. And then, the butt jokes are just simple. I always say that anal cancer gets left behind. And our diagnosis always falls between the cracks. But don't worry, I can sit on it now and everything's good. And I'm so thankful that I was able to change my bag a couple of times before I came out. Awesome joke. But anyway, folks, thank you so much for letting me do this. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Caregivers, you better get out of those seats and clap your hands. Don't make me come out there. That was awesome, man. That was so awesome. He was so nervous, but you're good, man. You're good. You're funnier than Jay. Hey, so for the rest of the night,